Ah, the Middle Ages, a time of chivalry, castles, and culinary catastrophes. If you think modern junk food is questionable, buckle up, because we're about to take a gastronomic journey back to a time when food poisoning was just called Tuesday. Welcome to the world of medieval junk food, where the only thing more questionable than the ingredients was the hygiene of the person serving it. Spoiler alert, your local Renaissance Fair is lying to you. Let's start with the medieval equivalent of fast food, street vendors. These were the unsung heroes of the Middle Ages, peddling their wares to peasants and nobles alike. Imagine walking down a cobblestone street, the air thick with the aroma of roasting meat, stale ale, and just a hint of raw sewage. You'd find vendors selling pies, yes, pies, but not the kind your grandma makes. These were mystery pies filled with whatever was cheap, available, or possibly already dead. Lamb? Sure. Pigeon? Why not? That weird lump of meat you found in the moat? Throw it in! Who needs labels when you've got hunger and a complete disregard for food safety? And let's talk about bread, the staple of medieval life. If you were lucky, you got the good stuff. Coarse, grainy, and only slightly infested with weevils. If you were unlucky, you got the dark bread, which was basically sawdust held together by spite. But hey, at least it was filling until it shattered your teeth. Medieval dentists were probably just blacksmiths with a side hustle. Now onto the medieval version of candy, sugar. Oh, sugar. The ultimate luxury item reserved for the rich and the ridiculously indulgent. If you were a peasant, your idea of a sweet treat was probably honey on moldy bread. But if you were royalty, you could indulge in sugar sculptures shaped like castles, animals, or your own ego. Of course, this came at a cost. Medieval sugar was so unrefined it probably had its own zip code. And let's not forget the dental consequences. Medieval smiles were less pearly whites and more rotting fence posts. And what about drinks? Forget soda, medieval folks had ale. Yes, even the children. Because nothing says responsible parenting like handing your toddler a tankard of fermented grain water. Ale was the go-to beverage, partly because it was safer than water, which was basically a petri dish in liquid form, and partly because everyone was just trying to numb themselves to the horrors of daily life. So the next time you're scarfing down a greasy burger or a bag of chips, take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. Medieval junk food was a chaotic blend of desperation, creativity, and a total lack of FDA regulations. It was a time when food was less about flavor and more about survival, and occasionally a game of, will this kill me? In conclusion, medieval junk food was a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to eat literally anything. It was gross, it was dangerous, and it was probably the reason half the population died before 30. But hey, at least they didn't have to worry about Instagram influencers taking pictures of their food. Silver linings, right? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to enjoy a modern-day cheeseburger, because nothing says progress like not having to wonder if my meal was once a rat. Cheers.